Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your boy QWADJO. If this is the first time you're seeing this face on your screen, you kindly subscribe, like, share, comments as well, because you know your comments are also always welcome on this YouTube channel. You know, on this channel we only talk about developmental issues that are going to develop Africa as a whole. Those are the things that we talk about on this channel. I've always said that I will not go with that fanciful notion that Africa is poor, Africa can't manage its own affairs. It is a fallacy. Because a continent full of natural resources, full of talent, shouldn't be considered as poor. But as usual, these few cartel of people, by them greedy politicians, keep on amassing wealth for themselves and their unborn generations, rather than amassing wealth for the people who voted for them. And that is why Africa has always remained poor. There have been an issue going on in the Ghanaian media, and today I want to talk about it. You know, I have always said that when you do the right thing, we will talk about it, we will praise you. And when you do the wrong thing, things that are not going to benefit the ordinary African, the ordinary Ghanaian, we will as well talk about it and put you on track. Few weeks ago, the ruling, political party in Ghana, the NPP government, led by the president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, you know, let me say, did they even commission, or yes, they cut a sword for the building of community hospitals, or let me say health centers, either hospitals, chip compounds and all that. Agenda 111, as they said it. They are building 111 hospitals. That is what they said. And it was commissioned last week, I think. They are using a period of 3 years to, you know, build these hospitals. You know, when Ghanaians heard this, some were of the view that, oh, this thing can't be done. Some are also of the view that we need to support these people to do this. Now, the biggest opposition party, the NDC party, they've taken an entrenched position in this issue. They are saying that it is never going to happen. Some have even vowed, in fact, to the extent that some are saying if this thing should ever happen, if the NPP government should ever, you know, be able to make this thing a reality, they are going to denounce their political affiliations to their party, their opposition party, the NDC party. That is the extent at which some have gone. And you know, it is one of the most stupid things that should ever cross anybody's mind in this continent and in this country. If a whole political party, if the biggest opposition party, who or which is supposed to be the let me say you should be the people who are going to put the government on his toes to do whatever he is saying. Look at the line you people are now towing. So I ask this simple common sense question that if NPP is able to accomplish this, is it only NPP party members who are going to be in these hospitals? Is it only going to be the families, the friends, the loved ones of only NPP card-bearing members who are going to be there? Can't we reason one bit? Can't we see the picture be you know, the broader picture? Putting politics aside, supporting the government, putting them on their toes. Keep on reminding them whenever you go on radio stations, on television stations, keep on reminding them that you've set an agenda. You are saying that you are building 111 hospitals within a period of 3 years. We are putting you on your toes. We are challenging you. You can do it. Do it. We have the money. Why don't you rather support it for the benefit of the ordinary Ghanaian? This is one of the reasons why I keep on saying that politicians in Africa do not reason. They are not generational thinkers. Because if they are generational thinkers, they will be thinking about the broader picture. The ordinary Ghanaian in the northern regions, the ordinary Ghanaian in the greater Accra regions, the ordinary Ghanaians in the hinterlands, the ordinary Ghanaian in other parts of our country where accessing health, basic health care is a problem. People sleep. It hurts. Go to those villages. People do not have just a clinic. Clinic is even big. A health center for just injection. Communities in Ghana today, some communities do not even have it. So wouldn't it be prudent? Wouldn't it be wise enough as the biggest opposition party to support the NPP party? If even you are not going to support them, push them, put them on their toes to do the right thing, to make sure that these hospitals are also built to serve the ordinary Ghanaian. But because of stupid political agenda, you are just making the government unpopular. You are just in fact exposing your madness. I just do not get it. That for once, can't African politicians or Ghanaian politicians come together, fight for one cause? But as usual, if it was NDC which was in power, NPP would do the same stupid thing to them. So since NPP is in power, NDC is also doing the same thing to them. And the most annoying thing is these people who are making us and cursing themselves and ranting on social media, ranting on television and radio stations, saying that if NPP should ever be able to do this, they are going to denounce their citizenship for their party. This is mad. This is stupidity. Jimmy, it doesn't make sense. Why don't we support it? Why don't we support it? This is not a matter of corruption. They are doing something which will benefit the ordinary Ghanaian. And you people are, it's like you are happy they shouldn't triumph. They shouldn't be able to do this. They shouldn't be able to do it for the ordinary Ghanaian who voted for them. The people, you people, we are feeding you people day in, day out. And when it's time for you to come together and do something beneficial to the ordinary Ghanaian or for the ordinary Ghanaian, you then you come and then expose your madness. You come and expose your greediness to the entire world. Which kind of madness is this? Why are you bewitching this? Why? That is why I started by asking if NPP should succeed in building these 111 hospitals. Let's just say they are able to do even half of them. Is it only going to benefit only NPP politicians? Is it only going to benefit NPP card-bearing members? Is it only going to benefit people who voted for the president? It is going to benefit people who are also in NDC and in other political parties. So why don't we put political affiliations aside and think, reason as human beings and support this? We only focus on dirty politics. We only focus on madness, things that do not benefit. What hurts me is that these people who are doing all this madness, when they are sick, when they are sick, they are going to fly away from this country. The most annoying part is when they are grandmothers, when they are friends, when people who are not in their position are sick, people who are related to them who can't fly outside the country to go and seek for healthcare, when they are sick, they will go to these hospitals. And they are the same people who go to these hospitals, and when they don't have or they don't get the better healthcare over there, they will come out ranting. They will come out making a whole lot of unnecessary noise. Meanwhile, when it was time for politicians to come together and support this cause, it was divided. In Africa and in Ghana, the only time you see politicians reasoning together is when there is the need for them for their salaries to be increased. Things that will benefit them, you see them coming together. Buying of car, sharing of money, things that is going to benefit them, they will come together and they will say it is a better cause. But things that will benefit the ordinary Ghanaian, they will never support it. They have to divide themselves into pieces, chew themselves up, make it look so stupid that the person doing the right thing doesn't know what he is doing. It is time, African politicians, it is time we need to change. As a people, if someone is doing the right thing, let's support it. Let's support it. Rather than bewitching the person, rather than praying that the person doesn't succeed. That is stupidity. That is greediness. That is my problem.